traders, my name is Екатерina Gorbatenko and you are watching the daily trading plan for the 29th of March by FBS. And first let's consider the economic calendar. At 11:30 MetaTrader time, we anticipate the release of the current account for Great Britain. It represents the difference in value between imported and exported goods. According to the forecast, the indicator will increase to minus 22.9 billion. Higher figures will support the GBP. Also today, the British lawmakers will vote on the unfortunate Brexit deal by Theresa May. The debates will begin at 16:30 MetaTrader time. If your deal passes, the Brexit date will move on the 22nd of May. Theresa May also vowed to resign if her deal passes at the parliament. If this news is actually true, the GBP will get positive momentum. If the deal fails to get support today, the GBP will suffer as the prospects of a no-deal Brexit will increase. Also today, Canada anticipates the release of its monthly GDP growth. The indicator is expected at 14:30 MetaTrader time. According to the forecast, the indicator will advance by 1 basis point. Higher figures will boost the Canadian currency. Now let's switch to the charts. At first, let's consider the daily chart of GBP USD. The news that the Northern Ireland Party would not support the Brexit deal today weakened the GBP yesterday. The pair fell below the 50-day simple moving average. And today it has continued to fall towards the next support at 1.3. If the Brexit deal fails to be supported today, bears will likely to break these levels and target the next support, which lies close to the 100-day simple moving average at 129.28. Otherwise, if the Parliament approves the Brexit deal by Theresa May, the pair will rise towards the weekly pivot resistance at 131.73. If this level is broken, the next resistance for the pair is placed at 132.60. If we look at indicators, parabolic SAR show the downward movement for the pair, and ADX show that pairs are gaining strength. Now let's consider the 4-hour chart. Here we can see that the pair has already fell below the weekly pivot support at 130.35 and is currently targeting the next level at 130. If more uncertainties on Brexit deal come out, the next support for the pair lies at 129.61. Otherwise, if the deal is approved at the parliament, the pair will rise towards the resistance at 130.78. The next resistance for the pair lies at 131, and if bulls are strong enough, they will target the next key levels at 131.43, and the break of this level will push the pair even higher to the resistance at the weekly pivot at 131.73. If we look at indicators, we can see that ADX shows that bears are gaining strength, and RSI is about to enter the oversold zone. If it enters this zone and then leaves it, it may signal a short-term opportunity to buy, to go long on GBP USD pair. But you need to wait for other confirmations, of course. Now let's look at the daily chart of USD CAD. We can see that the pair failed to break the resistance at 134.44 and is currently moving downwards towards the support at the weekly pivot at 133.68. If the Canadian dollar is supported by today's release, pairs will move the pair even lower to this level, and if the bearish pressure is strong enough, the next support for the pair lies at 133.7. Otherwise, if the USD is strong and the actual level of GDP growth for Canada disappoints the market, bulls will break the resistance at 134.44 and the next resistance will lie at 134.88, which is a weekly pivot resistance. If we look at indicators, they don't give us any significant signals right now, but parabolic SAR shows that the pair is moving upwards. Now let's look at the 4-hour chart. We can see that the volatility for the pair has been very low since the beginning of the day, and up to now it's trading near the resistance at 134.37. If the Canadian dollar is supported today, the pair will fall to the first support at 134.14. If this level is broken, the next support will lie at 134.3, and if bears are strong, they will likely test the support at 133.90. Otherwise, we may see the rise, the pair rising above the resistance at 134.37, and the next resistance to be focused on lies at 134.67. And if this level is broken, we may see the pair testing the resistance at the weekly pivot at 134.88. Thank you for your attention. Follow FBS for more analytics.